Hey guys, welcome to today's video. If you are new here, hi, my name is Bree and I would love it if you would subscribe if you like this video and stick around. This is my channel where I talk about makeup, apply makeup, all kinds of things like that. So everything beauty and makeup related. So today's video is going to be my project pan for 2021. If you're not new here, you know that I uploaded a project 2020 or a project pan 2020 and never did any progress videos on it because it was the year 2020 and to be quite honest, I didn't make any progress in 2020. I rarely wore makeup in 2020. So this is my second try at a project pan. I am going to try and be a little bit more realistic with it. So I have a few products here and I have quite a few Complexion products because I do find that I use Complexion products more than anything. And then I do have a couple other things as well. Some things are a repeat from last year that I would like to try and really make progress on this year. But my goal for 2021 is to try and be more consistent and make progress on my project pan. So I will try to do updates on these probably every 3 months just to show kind of where I'm at with these products. And if I use anything up, then at that time I'll decide if I want to add something else in. So yeah, if you'd like to see the products that I am trying to hit pan on and use up in the year 2021, then you're in the right place. Just keep on watching. Alright, so I will start with primer. So I have one primer that I want to use up this year, and this is the Becca Backlight priming filter. I have used a little bit of it, but this is my favorite primer, and sometimes I'll use it even for days when I'm not really wearing makeup. So I think I can get through this. I have gone through one of these before. That was when I was wearing makeup like every day, and I honestly have no idea how long it took me to go through it, but I think throughout the year I should be able to use this up. And for foundation, I have 3 foundation products that I would like to use up. So one of them is this one. This is the YSL Touche Eclat all-in-one glow foundation, and it's one of these squeezy tubes that has a pump, and you can see I've used a fair amount of it, and this one's really light coverage. Actually, this just reminded me of this. This is very similar to this product. They have very similar consistency. They're both very like almost like a mousse when you pump them out, but then when you spread them out on your face, they go like pretty sheer. So the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue Tinted Hydrating Gel Cream is pretty similar to this one, and this one I'll probably try and use up next year because it says it expires in June 2022, so I'll leave that one for now. But yeah, I would like to try and use this one up. Now it doesn't actually tell me what shade I have, but yeah, I'm gonna try and use this one up. I think I can make it through that. And this one is a repeat from last year, but I'm very close to using it up, so I think I can probably use this up pretty quickly. This is the It Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Plus Illumination with SPF 50, and I have the shade Fair, and like I said, I've used quite a bit of it up. So I think that I can use this up probably within like a month if I use it kind of regularly. So this one I definitely want to use up because it is kind of old, and just move on. And the other foundation I have is the Josie Maran Vibrancy Argan Oil Foundation Fluid, which I have used up to about here in, so maybe about half of it. And I have the shade Supernatural RG10. And I really like this. This is really dewy, so it would be great to wear in winter as well as summer. And yeah, so I'm gonna try and get through. I think I've used, like I said, about half to about there, so I'm gonna try and get through this one in 2021. I have 2 concealer products that I would like to try and use up, and they are actually both from the brand Nars. So one is the Nars Soft Matte Complete Concealer, and I would like to try and use that up. I feel like I have a pretty good dent in there, so I like this one, and I use that one for more of like a very minimal or no makeup. And I have the shade Light to Vanilla, and the exact same shade Light to Vanilla in the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I basically use one or the other. So I used this one for the makeup I'm wearing today, which is like my 5-minute no makeup, but I would use one or the other. They both work really well. So I'm going to try and get through both of these. These are like the perfect match for my skin tone. So yeah, I'm going to try and make it through both of these because I love them and I think I can. And so last like base complexion product, which is also a repeat from last year, I believe, is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Light Plus. So I talked about this in a recent video that I have used quite a bit of it. Normally that's kind of domed up and there's quite a bit of a dip in there, so I think I can definitely hit pan on that and maybe use it up this year. So that is the goal. It's pretty much the only face powder I use, so I think I should be able to at least hit pan on that this year. And my bronzer is also a repeat from last year. It's the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer in the milk chocolate is the light to medium, so it's this one here, and I don't know if you can see, but there's like definitely rings of pan that you can see in there. And I use this one quite often. I use it in my crease, I use it as bronzer, I use it as contour sometimes, so I think that I can hit pan on this year, and I am going to make that one of my main goals, to see pan on this, because I don't think I've ever used a bronzer up enough to see pan, so that's the goal with this guy. And for blush, I just have one. It is also from MAC, and it is the shade Gingerly. And I chose this one because it is a very like warm color that could be used as like a warm, really warm bronzer in the summer, but you could also use it on eyes for eyeshadow, and I feel like I can build it up and be a little bit more heavy-handed with this, especially when I'm tan or if I use self-tanner. So I'm not entirely sure that I'll be able to hit pan on this, but I'm going to try because I've had it for a while. I have used it significantly, but you can barely tell. So yeah, I'm going to try and hit pan on that this year. For eyes, I have one palette and one single shadow. So for the palette, it's the, you can see me in the reflection there. It's the Natasha Denona Glam palette. So I am going to try and use it up. I mean, obviously not the entire palette. I'm just thinking that I could hit pan on a couple of shades. I'm thinking maybe like the blend shade, so this one here, maybe like crease, which is that one there. I'm thinking that I might just be able to hit pan on a couple of shades in there. Blend actually reminds me quite a bit of the Milk Chocolate Soleil, so if I hit pan on that first, then maybe I'll continue to work on this. But I definitely think maybe some of the matte colors and maybe some of the light shimmer shades I might be able to hit pan on, or at least get a lot of use out of. This is a fairly new palette to me. I just had it for about a month or 6 weeks, and I want to try and get as much use of it as possible. So yeah, I'm gonna try and use that one as much as I can and get my money's worth, because Natasha Denona palettes are pretty pricey. This one wasn't too bad, but yeah, just want to make sure I get my money's worth. And for a single shadow, I have the Super Shock shadow from ColourPop in the shade Nillionaire. So it's this really pretty like antique-y gold color with all kinds of shimmer. There's gold, silver, I think there's even some pink glitter in there. So it's a really nice like one and done shade. And I used to wear this a lot when I was wearing makeup every day, but I think with the Super Shock shadows, sometimes it is a little bit easier to hit pan on. So I thought I might be able to hit pan on this and use it as a one and done, or use it with the Milk Chocolate Soleil, like put this in my crease and then put this on the lid and kind of blend it up into the crease. So yeah, I think I might be able to hit pan on this year. And I just want to get back to wearing some more like glittery, pretty eyeshadows in 2021. And lastly, I have 2 lip products. So one is a lip liner, and it is the Kylie Cosmetics lip liner in the shade Cocoa K. And I've used quite a bit of this. Like, this is by far my most used lip liner. If I compare this to a lip liner that I've barely used, which I think is about the same size as the Kylie Cosmetics one, they look very similar in the packaging. You can see there's quite a height difference there. So this one I have used, but not nearly as much as the Kylie Cosmetics one. So yeah, Cocoa K is my favorite. It's like a really nice light pink. So I think that I could use this up this year, or at least get very close. Alright guys, having some memory card issues. Apparently these two no longer work. They are empty, but say they're full. Anyways, I have 2 products left to talk about, and they are both lip products. I find I'm not using bullet lipsticks or liquid lipsticks nearly as much as I used to, especially with wearing masks and whatnot. So I mostly just reach for lip gloss. So I put these 2 in my project pan, and I think I can get through them. They are really large lip glosses. They are 0.3 fluid ounces, but it's the Fenty Beauty lip glosses in the Gloss Bomb. One in the shade Fussy and one in the shade Fenty Glow. So this is the one in the shade Fussy, which I've used up to here on, so maybe a little bit over half. And this is the Fenty Glow, and I've used maybe like a quarter of it. So I think I can get through these 2 this year. So yeah, just trying to be a little bit more realistic with my project pan and things that I think I might actually be able to use even with wearing kind of minimal makeup. So yeah, that is my project pan for 2021. I have a total of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 products. So I have a total of 14 products, and I hope that I can either hit pan on them or use them up entirely in the next 12 months. So if you want to see updates on that, please be sure to subscribe down below. Like I said, I think I will do probably updates every 3 months, maybe like March, actually, yeah, maybe March, June, September, and December. I think that's better. So I'll do every 3 months updates on how I'm doing, and that will help me try to rein in my focus if I haven't made any progress. So yeah, if you like project pans and you want to see how I do, then please be sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.